Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. We shine the light on lightweight rowing with local product, Connor Rex out of Northern Virginia. Connor, obviously, an urban campus at T.C. Williams, but not too far from the Potomac River. I imagine, is that where you and your teammates there got your crew experience going in high school as someone who was a three-sport athlete, with the boat being one of them?
Yeah, got my start in rowing down in Old Town Alexandria. We rode out of the Potomac. A lot of times interfering a ton of boat traffic, really similar to the Severn. We like to joke that the Severn has a lot of boat traffic, and that we deal with the gods of the Severn. But I'd say that the Potomac had something that rivals that.
No doubt about that. Look, for you and your experience overall, Naval Academy's allowed you to max out to an extraordinary level. Let's talk about the Connor Rex that checked into the Naval Academy on I-Day and the Connor Rex that exists now. How much different is Connor Rex now than he was the day he stepped in for I-Day?
I'd say obviously the Naval Academy teaches you a ton of leadership, but I think most of that for me was learned at the boathouse. Over my 4 years, I think I've changed as a person to be more vocal, more confident, and that's all from the sport of rowing. People talk about this as rowing being a sport that really gives you that, and I think at the collegiate level, that's totally something that happens. And just the caliber of athletes and rowers that are at the Naval Academy versus what I experienced in high school is a major step up, and it's been an amazing experience.
Ask Billy Duffy the same question. I'll ask you to view as well, as a leader with a lot of expectations and responsibilities that come with that position. You've got a lot of, pretty good mix of some youth and obviously some experience in your boat. What was the key to leading this group and obviously being able to max out here to the final competition that exists coming up this weekend?
I think the Naval Academy, especially, we're a program that prides ourselves on having a ton of walk-ons. Maybe more than half of our team has never touched an oar before coming to the academy, and so I think that something that we can capitalize with leadership of our program is just that internal drive that every midshipman that comes to our program and decides to walk on at Hubbard Hall has. So I think the fact that every midshipman that chooses to row here is super internally driven is a major key for us.
I know you didn't grow up far from the Occoquan. The fact that you and your teammates can kind of get away here, train in a little bit of a different atmosphere for this event coming up. Just what's it like to be able to just get away and maybe, I don't want to say the distraction of graduation and all of the things that are going on, people checking in and checking out of campus and stuff right now, but you guys can just kind of make, your boat and everything right now, the water, the focus as you get ready for this final competition of the year.
Yeah, the Occoquan is super nice as a chance for us to get away and, get on a buoyed 2,000-meter course. That's something we can't really experience back home on the Severn. And, especially with grad week and all the boat traffic I mentioned earlier, we're dealing with a lot of different factors with practice times, and it's been great to be able to camp out at a hotel and have a super regimented, scheduled practice and just really dial things in here before the IRAs.
Leading into, maybe your senior year of high school, was it always going to be the Naval Academy, or did other places stand a chance to get Connor Rex?
I always knew that I wanted to serve, so I was looking at the other service academies, and Navy really stood out to me because I could row there, obviously. And so I found out relatively earlier, and that was 100% my best choice.
This place sells you on a lot of things and what it can do for you post-graduation, all of that stuff. It can change you as a person and everything. Has this place changed you as a person and as someone who's obviously made it to the finish line here at graduation?
I think the academy's definitely taught me to be more selfless. I think that, as you mentioned, the academy sells itself on giving a lot of things to you, but I think that once over my 4 years, I've learned of what it does for other people and what it does to shape me into helping other people.
Connor, awesome stuff, pal. Appreciate the time today. Best of luck to you and your teammates in your final competitions coming up this weekend.
Thank you.